Alright, Shalom. First up, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Boashem Yahushai, Boashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to all that came out there doing this work in all sincerity and in all truth. Shalom to the elect, Shalom to the Alps, Shalom to the Aquat. Yeah. This is the Akai War from GMS Jamaica community once again with another lesson. And I'm just want to touch on, another lesson of exaltation. This is brief exaltation to brothers out there in the truth and basically myself, because hey, and probably if brother going through similar situations, then you have each and every one of us have a time when the demons are gonna plague we as men of the Lord, man. Then you have all kind of thoughts going through your mind. And hey, so that time you just have to consult the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai. And knowing that hey, one of our biggest enemy in this truth, according to us, the apostles always say, Apostle Gabar especially, say ourself is the biggest enemy in this truth, man. You see this flesh of ours, it's very dangerous, man. See, desperately wicked. You see, so we have to learn to control that. As it is written in the scripture, say, be sober, be vigilant. Let me just get it. Just First Peter, I think First Peter 5. Alright, so okay. So First Peter 5 and verse 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Yes, and this are one of the times that we're living in right now. We see we are all the pending food crisis, what I'm been speaking about. So drastically, different signs and prophecies been happening. We see the things that the scripture speak about. God the Lord said the word when speak, they are faithful and they are true. The word, so if we write his word to the prophet Ezra Salakia, because they are faithful and true. And we can see, and from the things that we've been speaking over the years, starting from the other apostles all down, and showing the things that are to come, and we see them happening in front of our eyes daily. Then the temptations are gonna come. All these other things that the scripture is written of are gonna come. We see we're in a time now where the devil is come down having great wrath, because he know him have a short time left. So the spiritual demon Satan is actively in the earth, seeking who he may devour, seeking a precious soul, seeking to try to stray the elect away from the word, but we know it not gonna happen. When you're part of the elect, you're not gonna stray. So, but that not change the fact that you need to be vigilant in everything that you're doing. It says to be sober. Let's see the word sober. The word sober from the Greek word G3525, the Greek word nepho, mean to be sober, to be calm, collected in spirit. We have to learn to control the spirit and control the flesh. To be temperate, self-control. Going back to self-control. Dispassionate, circumspect. The scripture tell us about being circumspect. Let's look at the word vigilant. Vigilant, the word gregario. To watch, metaphorically to give strict attention, to be cautious, active. And so we have to be cautious and be active in the word. This time we cannot be lukewarm, man. We can't be that where the apostle Raka actually bring out in our recent lesson that he did, that you can't be that cool dude in the truth. that's a lukewarm mentality, man. See? Metaphorical, strict attention to be cautious, active, to make heed. It says, watch and pray, take heed, zin, through remission and such and such destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. Zin, so basically, so you have to have a sharp eye, zin, and that sharp eye is talking about that spiritual eye, man. Zin, be circumspect, be vigilant, man. Zin. So all these things we have to be. Zin. Scripture in Ephesians 5 and verse 15, it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is. Yes. Yes, because everything you see happening around us now is the will of the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai. When you want to see a destructive, the destructive time period we're in, the time of wars, rumors of wars, in the prophecies, whether you want to be the famine, actual famine that's coming, food shortages, zin, or the famine of the world, or whatever we see been happening now, it's the Lord's will, man. So, actually, I'm gonna this lesson. Yeah, we need to set ourselves aright, zin, because we're going into that time now. We need for, where Scripture say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, zin, to be keep us stable, man. This truth is what is gonna keep us stable, zin. No matter what the situation we are face, zin, we know that the days of famine are come, and hey, the Lord said will provide for us, man, in whatever way. So all we have to do is trust in His word, zin, because we can see the words where we read from the scriptures every day, zin, and we see them happening in front of our eyes, man. So what more to be when the famine come about? Hey, Him say I'm gonna feed we. So just have that faith, zin. And the main scripture I want to bring out is from Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. See? And one such temptation, the Lord said, hey, whatever temptation will come upon you, it's not common. And not common when no other man never face it. See? We can just jump to that precept in 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. It says, there are no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. So when it's common to man, it's like, hey, nobody feels say, whatever take you, or whatever you go through, whatever situation, as a man, it may be in the truth. You see, you're a man in the truth, I go through a certain particular situation. You have other brothers who are go through that situation also. And you have other people out there who are face a more dire situation than you in the truth. Because guess what? You sincerely do the work of the Lord. You believe in the Lord, Yahweh Shemeshai. Him say, I'm going to do this for you. Him naturally, zin, I'm going to take it through whatever, man. Zin, common above, common to man. Zin, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that which ye are above that which ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Yes, the Lord always gonna work out a way for you to bear it, to go through. Zin, for whatever come upon you for your face, the Lord ever gonna work out a way. So not think it is a surprise. Not think of something I take you whenever take nobody else. Zin? You maybe I got you a little thing. You can't have that woe is me spirit in these times, man. You can't be as the apostle, no, the apostle, the Yahshua this lesson. You have to be a thick skin. You have to be thick skin in this truth, man. Set yourself aright. Don't make every little thing be a bother to you. See? Yeah, we know say we in a Babylon, we know say we in a spiritual Sodom and Egypt. We are going to see things where we are going to upset the mind. See? I gonna make the mind upset, man. But you have simple little things where you maybe get upset over. Just let it flow, man. Let it be as it is. Because guess what? It is the Lord's will. See? So you have to actually make sure you set yourself aright. See? Going forward in this truth, man. Because what we are seeing now is nothing compared to what's coming. Because the scripture tell us about even Daniel 12. It tells us about the time of great tribulation. We hear about great Jacob's trouble, man. See? Jeremiah 30 verse 7. So the time will come like no other time before. So we have to prepare ourselves for that. See? It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Guys, scripture says, set your heart aright. Zin means to set your mind. The word heart there come from the Hebrew word lab, which means mind. Set your mind aright and constantly endure. As the scripture says, we have to endure all things as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Zin, because I remember say it's all about the elect. We endure all things for the elect's sake. Zin, scripture says, set your heart aright. Let's bring out a quick precept. 2 Ezra 14 and verse 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Yes, set your house in order. See? Hey, first thing, the first house you need to be set in your order, hey, is yourself then. Because remember, we are the temple of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai. And you see now this flesh here, this flesh is wicked, man. See? So we have to set ourselves aright. And the word aright, there in Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 2, it actually go into the word correctly. Set yourself correctly, man. See? See? Make sure you correctly are spiritually set in this truth, man. And constantly endure the pains we are go through. See? Hey, nobody with this woe is me mentality, everything. Yeah? It's not all about that, man. Because we ain't facing nothing as yet. See? It says, let go from the weak nature, let go from the mortal thoughts. See? Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. See? Because these are the things associated with the flesh, the burdens of men, the weak nature. See? You have to learn to control these things, man. Knowing that things are going to happen in front of your eyes, and you can't bug the hell out, man. Don't make haste in a time of trouble. Then you have to put off that weak nature, man. Understand what is the will of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai. As it is written, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. So we have to understand and know the will of our power, men. And why we are set up as men of the Lord. Learn to control a part of it. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. I tell about the time of great Jacob's trouble. The scripture tell about that. So basically, greater evils than what you see happen in front of your eyes now are gonna come after, man. So how we have to do is prepare for the dark days to come. Back to Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 3. He said, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Cleave unto the Lord, man. Trust in the Lord with all thy thoughts. I say, I get it. Book of Proverbs. Quick and fast. That beard me a few. Alright? So the book of Proverbs 3, verse 5. It says, It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. The word heart come from the Hebrew word lab, which means inner man, mind, will, heart, understanding. With all thy understanding, inner part, mind, your mindset. See? So that mindset you have to trust in the Lord, man. So whatever him say, I go happen, I go be delivered, I go be done. See? Straight up, man. See? Constantly think upon the Lord, you are washing your shine, man. See? If when you come in, you thank the Lord. You're going out, you pray. You beg the Lord to guide you out there, man. See? And the scripture says, lead us not into temptation. You have to beg the Lord. See? To make you have that straight and narrow path each and every day of your life, man. See? Walk circumspectly, vigilantly. See? Sober. See? Have that sober-minded, man. Have that temperance, self-control. All these things, man. See? Set yourself aright within the Lord, your washing your shine, man. See? And lean not unto your own understanding. Yeah. So that is what we have to do, man. Lead on the understanding of the Lord, man. See? Knowing what the will of the Lord is. See? See the things that will happen every day. He says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Whatsoever, no matter what, whatever situation you may have go through, whatsoever situation or whatever way the Lord take you, man. Zin, be patient. The word there, patient, means to suffer. Zin. Alright, it says the book Salakia. 1 Peter, that's 4 and verse 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happen unto you. Zin, you never think it's strange. You don't think it's strange, man. If whatever trial may come upon you, whatever you face, Zin, in your everyday life, you expect, man. You can't be thin skin. You have to have that thick skin mentality. Zin. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of a Mashiach suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Yes. So don't think it strange, the fiery trials are going to come up on you, man. Because it's there for our tests. Zin. To take us through the bad times, the good times. Zin. It says, verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way aright. Zin, correct you, set you straight, and trust in him. Zin, he that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest he be fall. So guess what? You have to have the fear of the understanding of the Lord. You have to wash your shine, man. Zin, so hey, I just hope that this was this lesson was edifying to brothers. Exaltation, you know, we all go through situation. Yeah, may have situation on my own. We have our demons to ride with, and we need to have that temperance, man. When whatever thing is brought upon us, we can control it, through the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yeshai, because it is this Lord saying, I'm going to send us another comforter, and this is the comforter we need for comforting, man. There's no other way of comforting the soul or comforting the elect in the earth today than through the spirit and power of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yeshai, which is in the scriptures, man. So with that, I just hope this lesson was edifying, and I just want to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in all sincerity and in all truth. Shalom.